virtue, every grace. Ah, what avails the sceptred race? Here you see the four of us, and there are so many more of us eldest sons that must succeed. We know how Caesar conquered Gaul and how to whack a quick fall. Apart from this, our education lacks coordination. Though we're young and tentative and rather representative science of a noble breed, we are the product of those homes serene and stately that only lately seem to have run to seed. The stately homes of England, how beautiful they stand, to prove the upper classes have still the upper hand. Though the fact that they have to be rebuilt and frequently mortgaged to the hilt is inclined to take the guilt off the gingerbread and certainly damps the fun of the eldest son. But still we won't be beaten, we'll scrimp and screw and save. The playing fields of Eton have made us frightfully brave. And though if the Van Dykes have to go and we pawn the Bechstein brand, we'll stand by the stately homes of England.
You can fiddle with it if you want.
Oh, for good, Dad. Yeah, I want to put that. Don't put your daughter on the stage, Miss. Oh, you know which one that one's on, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this one.
Don't put your daughter on the stage, Mrs. Worthington. Don't put your daughter on the stage.
Brilliant.
The profession is overcrowded and the struggle is pretty tough. And admitting the fact she's burning to act, that isn't quite enough. She has nice hands to give the wretched girl her due, but don't you think her bust is too developed for her age? I repeat, Mrs. Worthington, sweet Mrs. Worthington, don't put your daughter on the stage. Regarding yours, dear Mrs. Worthington, of Wednesday the 23rd, although your baby may be keen on a stage career, how can I make it clear this is not a good idea for her to hope, dear Mrs. Worthington, is on the face of it absurd. Her personality is not in reality exciting enough, inviting enough for this particular sphere. Don't put your daughter on the stage, Mrs. Worthington. Don't put your daughter on the stage. She's a bit of an ugly duckling, you must honestly confess, and the width of her seat would surely defeat her chances of success. It's a loud voice, and though it's not exactly flat, she'll need a little more than that to earn a living wage. On my knees, Mrs. Worthington, please, Mrs. Worthington, don't put your daughter on the stage. Don't put your daughter on the stage, Mrs. Worthington. Don't put your daughter on the stage. Though they said at the school of acting she was lovely as Peer Gynt, I'm afraid on the whole an ingenue role would emphasize her squint. She's a big girl, and though her teeth are fairly good, she's not the type I ever would be eager to engage. No more buts, Mrs. Worthington. Nuts, Mrs. Worthington. Don't put your daughter on the stage. I've been cherishing the perishing of my little place at such a lot to be that you got to be with me, heart and soul. More of you will all come with me and leave behind the noise crowd. Sunlight shines for us above the clouds. Please don't turn away, all I dream will stay here out of sight. Among the lullabies. Gaze at the sky and try to guess what it's all about, then we will figure out world is round, we'll be as happy and contented as birds upon a tree, high above the mountains and and sorrow will never come, or will it ever come? And no one to give advice that finds a paradise for her to choose. With fingers and mind, you'll find relief from the preachers who always teach us.